Here is a Husqvarna 325L X Series E-Tech. No crank issue. Let's see what's up. Looks like we have compression. That might have been a little bit hard to see, but it has spark. Next, I'll take a look at the fuel lines. These here are very brittle and hard. The condition of the fuel lines will often represent the condition of this carburetor we're getting ready to look at. Take this off. Oh, and there's no air filter. Pull the 3 bolts holding the top cover on. Let's get it off. That leaves us here. Looks like another bolt. Dropping down to these 2, notice that's broke, so all right. We'll pull these out. On these, be careful because the throttle cable is directed through here, so make sure you clear that before pulling it off. Once that's off, throttle cable. From the looks of this and everything gummed up, I'm going to take this carburetor off, stuff a rag in so nothing gets in there, clean all this up real good, then we'll get in this carburetor. So one broken fuel line, and then this other one just, that's a problem. This thing is down with the stiffness. And that was the fuel situation. The only thing that really survived are these rubber grommets. They're still pliable and in good shape. I don't know how. Okay, that's all cleaned up. Let's look at the carb. This isn't all that stiff, surprisingly. And came off without a fight. It smells like old gas in here, though. Let's look at this real quick. A lot of lacquery old gas here on the fuel pump side. After talking to the customer, I told him that it really needs to be rebuilt and spend the night disassembled in an ultrasonic cleaner. He asked if aftermarket options were available, and I said yes. Oftentimes on residential grade equipment, customers elect to go the cheap route. We use the choke off the old one, and the gasket with the little hole matches the little hole. If you're having trouble with the fuel lines, run a piece of wire through the hole, cut your fuel line off at an angle. Get it down next to it and start it, make sure it's lubricated, and then pull it into the tank using the wire. Then you can pull it out, clip it off, and pull it back to where it needs to be. The retiring line only has to be in like an inch. Then you stick in your purge bulb. The long one shoots back, the little one draws in. So the bottom one where your fuel pump diaphragm is always gets hooked to your fuel line. The one coming out gets hooked to the suction line of the primer bulb, and then it exits this and goes back to the return in the tank. I like to hook these 2 up before putting the carb on. And after the carb's on and the throttle's hooked up, that's when I run this one, just so it's not in the way of anything. And it makes putting this on aggravating. Little gas, pump the purge, let it fill up, choke, new plug.